already just went out a minute ago. Stripe is going to rush out when I open the door. And I think Morris is in the cat hotel. We had... Hey, Morris! Morris! Well, he was in the cat hotel a little while ago. I'm sure he'll come around. I do. I know he was here. So we had, what I'm trying to say is, and not doing a good job at all, is that we had, for sure, over 3/4 of an inch of rain. Tempest said closer to 9/10. So we had significant rain last night, and there is a chance for more rain today. And everything is wet out here, and I don't need to water any plants. Woohoo! I do need to check fountain levels in cat water, though. Aren't you cute up there, Morris? But how come you didn't come in when I called you for breakfast? But you sleep. That's good, buddy. Morris is looking very cute over there. I swear he was in the chair in the cat hotel a little bit ago. Anyway, he appears to be fine. And, Don says the solar lights didn't get water in them. That was a good test yesterday with the amount of rain we had. So he was just out there checking on them. I am meeting Michelle to shop. I'm excited to go. Hello, you at your command center.
No.
So tell us about, give us a Duke update, Duke Energy Progress update, our electric bill.
Right. Many weeks ago, probably almost 2 months ago, we started a process to switch our rate plan. And back in March, we've got the confirmation. We went through an email process, and then we got a confirmation from Duke that basically you've been accepted into the program, and in the next two or three billing cycles, and in other words, not the next billing cycle, but
or April 15th or
any particular date, but this nebulous billing cycle, you'll be moved to the plan. So when the April bill came, which was for March, it comes like the 5th or 6th of the month, April 5th or 6th. It came, and it had nothing in there about a rate change. It showed that we were on our old time of use, that we had not switched to the new time of use. Didn't say anything about switching plans. I never got an email that says, okay, if starting this date, it's going to switch. So I didn't know when it was going to switch. So we got the bill this morning for April up through like May 5th. And sure enough, that the entire month of April we've been on the new plan is what I'm trying to say, but yet we've been treating it like the old plan. Really isn't a problem because there is no bad time now to charge the car. All it was is we were less good times to charge the car. In other words, it's 13 cents during the day and 8 cents in the middle of the night, overnight. So we were charging some in the day, but there's no peak. There's no 26, 27, 28 cents fee. So we didn't charge at the wrong time and pay an exorbitant amount. So we've now updated all the cars, all three cars, to charge from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., which is the new discount period or off-peak period. And it's about 8 cents a kilowatt hour.
Yeah, and Don says he's got to go back in and update the dehumidifier and the garage air conditioner a little bit, maybe.
Right. I had numerous devices that were not running during peak. And now at this point, there's really not even a reason to have them on any schedule because they can run during normal time, normal rates, and then the discount period. It doesn't matter now. It's going to be particularly nice in the winter when we get up at 7:30, 8 o'clock. We can turn the heat strips on.
Right.
And it's 13 cents. And, I basically held off turning on the heat strips
until 9 a.m.
Until 9 a.m., which is the end of peak, because it was, again.
Yeah, so you were just trying to not run things on peak because it was pretty darn expensive.
Yeah, for the value, and there was no particular reason for them to run during that time. I mean, most days for the garage air conditioner from 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock, which was peak in the summertime, we're not in the garage usually. I'm not usually not in the garage, so just don't run the air conditioner during that time. And then at 8 o'clock when we came back off of peak, it'd cut on, and it would, or maybe it was 9 o'clock. Anyway, whatever, I had it programmed so that it wouldn't run during peak. Same thing with the dehumidifier. In the mornings, I wouldn't run it during peak. It's just it didn't do enough to make a difference.
Yeah. So a couple things I want to add. So the message should be, if you're on R-TOU and you have an electric vehicle, you probably really want to switch to R-TOU-EV.
Right.
Grok, we were in the beginning, we were saving about $40 a month, but we were jumping through hoops, and Don was still, up until today, jumping through hoops. Yeah. But now that it's a decent rate during the day, it's like the flat rate or something, and then it's it's a good rate overnight. It's as cheap as we've been getting. It should be easier on us, and Grok also thought we would be back to getting about the $40 a month in savings, potentially.
Yeah.
Although it's hard, it's apples and oranges, because we were doing a lot more EV charging previously, and not so much right now. But Duke did us bad about 2 or 3 years ago, right after I stopped driving Ruby.
Yeah, it was lucky.
It was really lucky, because they'd only give us this really short window overnight to charge. You know, you expect to be asked to charge your EV at night, and R-TOU is giving you, what, a 2 or 3 hour window?
1 to 3
and wanting you to charge your car in the middle of the day. It was the most ridiculous thing. It went against everything I think I know about energy company, power management, grid management. Yeah. I mean, it seemed ridiculous. So anyway, look into it. It's supposed to be a beta. Have no idea how many people have signed up.
Right.
And our message to Duke is it's really not right that you won't give the person a date that you're cutting over. Don and I are envisioning a 65-year-old woman near retirement sitting at her desk, and she comes up and processes that paperwork whenever it's convenient, and it just kind of turns on. And I'm meaning to be a little silly. You can put me in the picture. I'm sitting at my desk, and when the wind blows and I've caught up with my other duties, I might cut you over to the new rate plan.
Right.
People want a date, or they want a next billing cycle statement, or they want something.
Yeah.
And right now, Duke is, thank you for giving us a rate more like the one we originally had and we were happy on.
Right.
As far as the hours and the charge. But please also give us a time when you're going to implement it.
That's right.
So I should be having to worry less. We were always getting caught by heat strips in the morning every time I cooked lunch or dinner.
Right.
And to a certain extent, cooling in the afternoon in the summer.
Right.
So it should be less bad.
Right. And our thermostat, I think, is still on that program where during high energy days they give us $75 a year, and now $75 credit to our bill, which is actually real money. Before, they gave you a gift card, and until I figured out I could put the gift card on the tollway, use it. I had a hard time keeping up with the gift card. In other words, how much left on this gift card?
You just let me know, Donnie.
I know.
I'll fix it for you.
I understand.
No problem. No problem. Are you having problems spending a gift card? No problem.
Yes, I have problems spending gift cards, but I know how to do it now. Just put it on your tollway.
Sure. Thing. Yeah. Well, I do use the toll at least once a week.
Yeah.
In in that one direction. So.
Yeah. And the one-time use things work great on the tollway. They credit your account and you're done. And if sooner or later you'll get around. It's kind of like buying a forever stamp, right?
Yeah. No new plate for case yet. We'll let you know when it comes. Yeah. Try to get it on that day or the next day. Something else I was going to say, and I don't remember what it was now. I'm doing the best I can with the microphone. See, this time I knew I wanted Don to talk about the rate stuff, so I mic'd us up. Yeah. Yesterday at the solar farm, it was windy, but I was talking to so many people. And then I can't put it on me and Don's over on the other side of the car doing his thing, and I'm recording on the other side of the car, and then it would be I'm trying to make it fit in when possible to improve the audio, and hopefully you can hear Don really well in this clip. We know you can always hear me.
Oh.
So Donnie, I hear the rain pretty heavy out there. I think you messed up not getting the car out already.
Oh, okay.
You know, well, it's not quite time to go. We got 25 minutes, but I was going to take Ruby. Mm-hmm. Except that Ruby's pretty clean and Case is filthy.
Yeah, that's right.
So I guess I'm going to take, I would take Robot, because Robot has 14.3, except for I washed Robot.
That's right.
And I don't think I want to take Robot today. Robot's pretty darn clean. You know, that really is a lot of the decision process on which vehicle we drive here. We have to have a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dirty vehicle and grab that one, and then that one's the one that gets cleaned next when one of the other ones can be traded over to. So I guess I'm telling you is I want Case.
Yes, ma'am.
And I have 2 items in the back of Ruby that need to be moved that are for Michelle. A Mandalorian looking thing and something in a bag.
Okay.
Yeah, that are on top of the red tote thing. Because she's just going to grab her coffee and run to the car at the end of the boardwalk.
Right.
I'm a lucky girl.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's really raining. At this rate, we're going to have somewhere upwards of 2 inches today. And I'm in the Cybertruck. Don did go pull Case out for me, and I'm going to start self-driving and see what we do. I do have on a rain jacket. Michelle is on the way. I assume Case can see just fine. Looking good. Like I said, the Cybertruck, it got really dirty yesterday on I-95 because there was some rain out there, and we haven't had enough rain to wash the roads lately, and there was just all kinds of muddy splash up. And after Don had wiped it down at the solar farm, it looked horrible when we got home. So hopefully some of the rain, sitting out in the rain for a period, will get it back to reasonable. It doesn't have to be perfect, but better than what it was. See, this tree limb here is getting a little low. Tree limbs here. Yeah, I know, Case, I understand. These trees are heavy and weighted. They really need to be fixed, but you know, Don and I have done some trimming in the cul-de-sac before to make things better for everybody, but not out there on the main road. So there's also a lot of poison ivy on that corner. So it's not like I can send Don in there to do a whole lot, because he gets it on him and I get it on me, then we're in a lot of trouble. I don't suppose it will let me. Okay, it's going to let me go through the... It let me pick going through the neighborhood. So I don't have to try to get on your own side of the road, truck. Not Case. The box truck that went past me was well over the line. Anyway, it let me choose the neighborhood. And as you know, I would prefer to come through the neighborhood for safety reasons. I'm in Chill, and we're doing the posted neighborhood speed limit. And I don't think there'd be too many people out running across the road right now. So, although this guy is power washing this driveway in the rain. Here's the bargains and treasures and fun stuff today. I don't know, it could top last week though. Last week was, you know, a big week with the Lego florals and all of the spring and summer linens. And sometimes after a big week like that, when they put out great new stuff, the following week is not quite as good. So, but you never know. Well, Michelle said she was dodging branches and lakes in the road coming in from Willow Spring, and she did not realize that it was raining harder in Fuquay. All right, I'm taking over. I had another discussion on X this morning about parking lot takeovers, because trying to park too close, not parking on the right end of a big store, not being able to, dropping a pin, but the car not really listening to the pin, or some people are saying that the car is, go just a smidge more forward, that the car is actually changing the pin to the closest address after a certain amount of time, like it's going in there and editing your pin. I'd have to see that for myself. I'm not saying I don't believe the person, but that sounded like, well, what process in the background would be doing that? I don't know. Anyway, you know, I did some experimentation, not a lot, but a little, with trying to put in the garden center end of several of the big stores, and I had limited success. But I didn't do a lot of testing. I can stand to do more testing, right? So anyway, I don't see Michelle yet, and it's raining, but I'm going to walk into Thriftronics anyway. Inside, and we're drying out. What did you find?
White flags. I really give up. I really, really do.
Very cute.
There's like
yeah, white flags, not red flags or orange flags, but white flags. I want to have room for this. I love this owl. This owl is so cool. Get that you don't cook, but she does crochet. She does crochet. Show them the front of the box. Yep. We are seeing what we can see. I have found a really nice ladybug large outdoor flag, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere small outdoor flag. Let's see, what have you found? It's not a spider though.
No, it's a bumblebee.
Yeah.
I was thinking about
in that coaster set. Yeah, she found a Harry Potter looking thing. Good morning, Dee. We're doing good, thank you. Look at him. If the kids were younger, one of them would be begging us to take this home with them, right?
If it was made a little bit better, I would be.
Yeah, what is it?
It's like those foam.
It's like the ones from the state fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They look good from a distance, but not.
They don't smell very
good. He doesn't smell good either. Yeah. All right. Well, we can leave him easily then. Snake, nice for sushi. Dragon shaped like a snake. I was gonna say, see, Donnie, this is why we hand wash our Pyrex with the cool paint on it, because otherwise the paint comes off in the dishwasher. Sorry to say, Don's never happy we have to hand wash them, but it saves them. It saves them.
Yep, my kids are complaining about it too, but I'm like, no, it's gotta be.
Take care of your stuff.
Yep.
Are you hungry for pizza?
I could go for a pizza right now.
I know. That's making me hungry. These are some really nice dog beds for $20 each. They're Kirkland brand, and they don't look like they were used. So.
Or if you just want to sit on the floor.
That's true. Who says it has to be for your dog?
It is comfy.
Well, we've done everything we can to try to find Connor or one of the guys a cool shirt today over here, and we haven't found anything on the guy aisle, either the straight t-shirt aisle or the dressier shirts. But we got a few more to go. All the good shirts today are too small. Donnie can't even wear it. So we haven't found a whole lot on the women's aisle either. Michelle did find some new placemats for her dining room that are pretty snazzy, and I picked up this Asian looking planner. But clothes-wise today, we're not going to have 6 get 2 free between us even. All right, so if Michelle and I don't use the microphones often enough, it must be like 15 minutes or something, then we have to put them back in the case or press buttons or do something to get them going again. So anyway, Michelle's got to go get Connor. I'm glad we both had the same thought today to dress for Star Wars. Yes. Yeah, that's the thing I found at Walmart for. It's cute. It's cute. Sean, got your tickets to the movie yet?
No, he probably won't take me.
He better. Well, we did have a really good time today. I am up here in the don't really want to turn there. I'm up here in the loading zone. I'll explain in a minute. But you know, realistically, see, it just doesn't need to turn over there. I want to go out straight at the entrance. I have a really long vehicle with a great turning radius, but still, if we go out straight, that was my phone. If we go out straight over here, then we won't be blocking anyone. And I like that. I don't want to be blocking people. I think people should, because this is really steep here. And a lot of times people block it. So if you're turning in off the street, it's not a good thing. I would go, but it would scare this Cadillac that's fixing to come past. I'm sure I could turn and stay in my lane, but don't want to scare them. Yeah, easy to turn into my lane in this vehicle. All right, now I would let the truck drive home the rest of the way. Yeah, I was having this conversation this morning with someone on X about, you know, most takeovers are in parking lots. Either it wants to park where you don't want to park, or it wants to enter or exit on the wrong side of the store where you don't want to be. So you end up taking over. Anyway, I had taken the white tag off of a picnic end table. You know, one of those little 16-inch things that has a glass top and the metal legs, and you put your tea on it while you're outside next to your lawn chair. And when I got up there, the process is they're not supposed to sell any furniture unless the person is carrying the white label. And I had the label with me in the store, and you just leave it there, and then when you check out, the guys will go get it for you and load it up. Most of this, you know, it works really great for things that are too big to fit in a shopping cart, which technically this little table was. Okay, it's doing the same thing it did the other night. It's trying to turn left, just like Robot did, leaving Guardian Angel for the board meeting. If you were watching that night, I had it turn right when it thought it wanted to turn left, and then it was trying to redirect me the other way, which is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm trying to tell you 3 stories at one time. I'm so sorry. So to be clear, I had it navigated to home, and the truck was going to take me some way through Guardian Angel. So I took over, and once I turned onto Main Street, I kicked back into self-driving. But what I didn't realize the other night or tonight was that it wanted to take me back through downtown instead of down Judd Parkway. You know, it's a circle around. Well, there's several circles in Fuquay, but when you leave my house, you can go left or right, and you'll end up at the same spot, basically. So, obviously, that was not what I wanted to do, was not going to save time, and was not desired. So, I took back over a second time after it was trying to basically make a U-turn through a series of right turns. And, yeah, you go. And got back on track. Okay, I just realized I had 2 things for Michelle in my purse that I didn't give her, but that's all right. I'll have it for next week. And so anyway, when the guy went to carry my table back outside for me, go grab it, it wasn't there. And a really nice guy. I know this guy. He knows what these little end table things look like. He's carried out hundreds of them. So I went back in. He said, "Can you just come look in the area where you left it?" And I did, and it wasn't there. And then he walked the whole store really fast looking for it in somebody's cart and didn't see it. And I'm not upset, and it's not the end of the world. If it were someplace else, I might be upset, but it's Guardian Angel. And the angels are looking over us, and I am not upset. So it's either in the store somewhere and none of us could see it, or probably what might have happened is, well, one of the other 2 things happened. Somebody pulled a white tag off of another piece of cheap furniture and put it on the table. And although it wouldn't have matched the description, and the description's on the white thing, or somebody sold the table without having the tag on it, which seems is not the procedure. And I know all the women working today, and they didn't do that. So that leaves to, it's got to be in the store somewhere, got moved, and we couldn't see it. I don't know. We just couldn't see it. But I mean, I looked long and hard in the area where it was. I didn't just give a Maybe somebody stacked something on it and we just couldn't see it, but I could not see it. So I don't have my table, and they issued me a credit, which is fine because I shop every week and I'll just use the credit on my next trip. It's all good. But I don't have the little table. I'd like another table. They get them. This one wasn't rusty. They get them in all the time. And I'll just, if I see another one I like in the future, I'll just buy that one. So the rain is mostly through the area, but there's going to be a few spits here, a little bit behind the system stuff. But I think we're certainly done with the big quantities of rain. So Don wanted me to clarify that the EV window on the electric plan is from 11 p.m. at night until 5 in the morning, and that this plan is locked in until 12/31/28. And I just saw from our friend Zeb, the president of the Triangle Tesla Owners Group, that he had signed up, and on his first bill he saved $65 with it. So that's a significant thing. You know, you gotta take advantage of what they're gonna offer you. I don't know, there's a lot of people out there with really high electric bills that probably, I'm thinking, wouldn't be too pleased to hear that we were you know, getting an extra discount, but it's okay. If it's there, you gotta take advantage of it, I guess. Yeah, we're a little far forward where it stopped me. A little far forward. So, are you having a good time? What you got? What you got? You got towels from Guardian Angel? You want to kill it? She was fighting it like it was a prey. She was kicking on it. You gonna do it again? There you go. It's a good girl. Mr. Don was going to go put them in the wash, but you know, we could leave them on the counter for a few minutes if they're that great. If they're that great. Say, it's got so many smells, Mom. Yeah, so I got towels, and I got pants. I got more shirt and more towels, and the couple of flags I think I showed. Hi. Yes, that's a good girl. Well, what do you know? It's raining again. I mean, we need like 10 inches to catch up, so let it come down. I just as soon get 3 to 5 inches in one shot, get us caught back up to reduce watering restrictions, and go from there. I don't need a 1/4 inch of a rain keeping everything wet non-stop. So anyway, I heard the birdies chirping. I saw Mom and Dad Bluebird on the bird feed pole, both of them a few minutes ago. It looks like they've been in and out of the box like I would hope they would have been today. Today's the earliest day they could leave, but probably tomorrow through Monday. Tuesday would be the last day. My experience with the Bluebirds is they will leave in the middle of a storm. But normally in the morning, but the number of times it's like, God, could you guys just not have waited until tomorrow morning, because it's pouring out here. So I'm out here checking. I'm just checking. I don't know why they leave when it's raining. Maybe it's more cover for the babies from critters. I don't know. Anyway, I thought I heard Mom and Dad Bluebird calling, but it could be tufted titmouse instead. It's a little hard with the rain. It's kind of distorting the sound. But you know, Mom and Dad will be out there crying for them to come out right when it's time for them to leave. So I'm keeping an eye on them. Not that I can really do anything. All fixed, except for I just remembered I got to go look for a red arm. But anyway, the 2 trees are installed and the couple of broken leaf things over here are replaced. Let me go see if I have a red arm. I'm finishing up the telescope I started in the car a couple weeks ago on a UNCC trip, I think. Mr. Maple, UNCC. Anyway, this was kind of finicky to do in the car, and I really needed the countertop to get it working properly. And anyway, I'm finishing it today. So it's a pretty cool little build. It did come with a light brick. And you can choose whether or not you want to see Saturn, a star, or the moon, crescent moon. And the telescope does go up and down on the gear, the planetary gear, I don't know, circular gear. It's tooth, back and forth slide. So anyway, it does move. So it's a pretty cool little set. You can't actually look through it. I tried. Like, well, that was kind of silly, but yeah, it's a cute little kit. And it was for 8 up, so not expensive and not too complicated for the kids to go. This is a bag of Legos I got at Guardian Angel today, and I do think it's mostly Lego. I'm mostly going to transfer it to that other storage bin and just see what's in here. I have no clue. It wasn't super obvious.